Chief of Sinners tells his story. I'm David Clark, and I wrote a book 30 years ago called The Bearton Crisis, 1984. This was privately circulated to all those concerned at the time. In this I tell the good and the bad times that I experienced whilst in membership of the Bearton Strict and Particular Baptist Church between 1976 and 1984. I tell of my secession, or if you like, why I left Bearton Strict and Particular Baptist in 1984. I've now published a second edition of the book entitled The Bearton Crisis, along with Bearton Strict and Particular Baptists, as I believe I was set and am set for the defence and confirmation of the gospel. These two books are a pair, and serve to give a clear account of my original conversion from crying to Christ in 1970 and the reasons for my secession from the Bearton Church in 1984. It is a testimony of all what the Lord has done for me. I am the sole survivor of the Bearton Strict and Particular Baptist Society, whose place of worship was the Bearton Chapel, opened in 1831, which was closed for worship in December 2002. When the last but one church member died. The title deed of the chapel was taken, and the chapel sold against my express wishes in 2006 by the Association of Grace Baptist Churches Limited. This was unlawful. This board of trustees, who were not elected by the church, sold the chapel and dispersed the money raised from the sale. The secretary of the association was Mr. David Whitemarsh of Tower Bridge Road, London. This association is now called Grace Baptist Trust Charities of 7 Arlington Way, London. However, the fuller story of my conversion from crying to Christ and my work as a preacher in the UK and abroad is told in these books, The Bearton Crisis and Bearton Strict and Particular Baptists. Now view video, Conversion from Crying to Christ, to learn the first part of this story.